Hello, this is Mr. Evilcheese.
And I'm Zombicat.
This is our review of the McFarlane Toys Gold Label Walmart exclusive Suicide Squad King Shark action figure. Oh. He's heavy. But this is the real version. This is the streets version that you get on the street. Not that version that all the toy reviewers were sent a review sample of that had the bloody mouth. And I was like, what is that crappy looking bloody mouth they have? That's why I didn't really want this one as much. But then I got it in the mail and I'm like, hey, it doesn't have the bloody mouth. And then I looked on eBay and all the people selling this one on eBay, no bloody mouth.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't go with that look.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind him having a bloody mouth, but the way they did it looked bad. They put it around the bottom of his chin, but then his actual movable jaw didn't have it. So it just looked like he had a little beard instead of blood going all the way down his mouth.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense.
Yeah. But yeah, that is weird. Like all these reviewers have that version, the bloody version, up. But as far as I can tell, that's not the one you get when you go to Walmart, unless it's just like an early batch or something, or maybe just Walmart is getting the non-bloody versions, and everywhere else that you can get this standalone King Shark is bloody. I don't know. Originally, I assumed this was the variant. Like, I assumed these were not the shorts that were in the movie, and then the Build-A-Figure would be the more accurate one. But nope, these are the shorts from the movie. So, I guess this is probably the better one to get. But if you're going to build all the get all the characters, then you're going to have them anyway, so I don't know. And this one comes with the 2 separate body parts, which is really cool. You also get the card if you'd like to collect the cards. And there's this nice picture on the back, if you wanted to like cut that out or something. So that's really cool. But yep, let's open him up. Okay, so there he is, opened up, and he's really cool. And this is different. You get his card, but it comes in this little card holder. It says DC on it, and it's gold. Yeah, the stand kind of reminds me of the old McFarlane Movie Maniacs figures. Came with them little display cards. You can pull the card out, I assume. Yeah, you can pull it out easily if you don't want it in this. Which I'm probably going to put it in my Trapper Keeper. Because I have a Trapper Keeper with a bunch of these cards in it.
Because you're a cool guy.
I know. Or not Trapper Keeper, binder. I don't know why I call it Trapper Keeper.
Because you're a cool guy.
Man, that thing is real shiny. That's a shiny card. You get to go blind somebody with the sunlight with this. If you want to do that.
That's what you're into.
But I like the cards. What I don't like is some of the recent comic figures. The card is just a picture of the figure. I like the older ones where it's actual comic art. I don't want a picture of figure in the card. That's stupid. But this has a picture from the movie, so that's good. But yeah, that's really cool. This comes with the bloody body part, bloody leg. Now, from what I understand from reading, DC, I don't know if it's Warner Brothers or DC or who, is not allowing toy companies to make DC figures with guns. Now, King Shark doesn't come with a gun. He wouldn't have a gun anyway. But, like Bloodsport and Peacemaker, maybe even Harley should have guns. But nope, no guns.
But you can have severed appendages.
Yep, that's fine. This is so messed up. But, whatever. Yeah, I do like the bloody body part. That was really cool. It's like an army leg all ripped up. Pants are all ripped up. Hand looks good. And you can stick it in his mouth. That was really cool. Is this articulated? No. That's fine. I just was wondering if it was. He comes with this little stand too. Like, I don't know if that's really going to help him much. He's so big and heavy. I don't know what this is going to...
A little dinky stand.
Yeah, this would be like twice as big as this if they wanted to do anything. It might still help him a little bit, I guess. But yeah, like I was saying, this is the real people, real regular Joe version that you get at Walmart, not the bloody version that the fancy YouTube reviewers that get sent stuff get.
If there's one thing we're not, it's fancy.
Yeah.
Maybe they decided early on to not do the blood, but they already had made some, so they're like, let's get rid of these ones and send them to those people.
Send them to the YouTubers. But yeah, like I'll show pictures, but it's basically the blood went down here, but it was not up here, and it looked very odd, like when you close his mouth.
Yeah, I don't get why they would do it that way.
Yeah, this should. If there's going to be blood down here, then this should all be bloody. Yeah. And since now that we've watched the movie, and I absolutely love the movie, I am planning on getting the other figures, which will mean that I'll get a Build-A-Figure and have a second King Shark. So I'll probably bloody up one myself.
Yeah, that was, for me, I think that was one of the best movies I've seen in a long time. I really liked it.
It's really cool. Lots of cool characters. It's just lots of cool scenes and fights and just crazy stuff. I really love that movie. Now, I do already have one other figure, and that's the Harley Quinn. And she comes with his butt and legs, which has the alternate shorts, which I assumed that these were the main shorts because it was a Build-A-Figure. But no, I got both shorts, so I can switch them. Well, like I said, I'm going to have the rest of the parts as soon as I get the other figures. But it's easy to switch. He pops off of there fairly easily. Stop! Well, that didn't happen before. There we go. There we go. So there you can switch shorts. These ones kind of contrast better because these are almost like the same sort of shade as his skin, but the blue really kind of contrasts. So I mean, that's one good thing about the blue ones.
I do like the pattern on the other ones though.
Yeah, I like the pattern. It's more to look at. But yeah, he looks really cool, and he's one of my favorite characters from the movie. But basically, just seeing the trailers, even just what they showed in there, I could tell I was already gonna like him, just the way he was. And they went the really dumb version. Like, he's very, very dumb, as you can even tell by the trailers. But it's funny. There's also the Harley Quinn cartoon show where he's Ron Funches.
Ron Funches, yeah. I love that version of him.
He's not dumb. Well, maybe somewhat dumb, but he's more goofy than anything.
He's lovable.
Yeah, he's very lovable in that cartoon. But I love that version too.
I love Ron Funches too. He really makes the part good.
Yeah.
Oh, they're learning. Baby steps. Right, Harley? I will kill each and every one of you with my bare hands if I have to!
And then in the video game, the upcoming Suicide Squad video game, he's not as lovable, a little more, but still smart. And it's played by Samoa Joe, the WWE wrestler. Does his voice. Well, we never watched it, but I've seen clips of it. He was on The Flash, and that's probably the most violent, angry, scary version on that show. He's just big, hulking, and very violent. But I actually kind of like him as a more goofy version, just because he's a shark person.
The whole idea of him is goofy. Like,
Yes.
I'm not going to take him seriously, even if you make him scary, because he's a shark man.
Yeah, it's just goofy. It's a silly thing.
He should hang out with Tiger Shark.
Yeah.
I should go get him. We can compare them later.
Yeah. Yeah, I loved him in the movie. Sylvester Stallone did his voice. And it was pretty cool. We had a lot of funny moments. He had a couple badass moments. I almost want to get a generic figure and rip him in half and customize it for him. Because the part where he rips that guy in half is just awesome. And he bites a lot of people too. Bites him, or just swallows them whole. But his figure is really nice. I like the articulation on it. It's not as good as some big figures. Marvel Legends is really good at giving you big figures with good articulation. He's a little more limited.
But he also doesn't have, like, because he's just an animal, it's just skin. He doesn't have good places to hide a major articulation.
Now this is something, they did this on the demented Robin that goes with the Batman Who Laughs. Like, they gave him these shorts that are rubbery. Like, they did it so you can use articulation, but you can't. And they don't move.
They're too stiff, yeah.
And I think I'm going to get some cloth and make him some cloth shorts. Because then there is articulation in there. Here, I'll show you on this one. You can see it. Look at all that articulation in there. He can move all over the place, but you can't do it with these stiff shorts.
The only issue might be getting cloth shorts to stay up. You might have to glue them on.
Well, that'd be
It's a
fine.
good thing we have two butts.
I was thinking if I did it, I'd cut here, all the way around, and leave like underwear, plastic underwear, and then glue the cloth to this.
You might be able to see the underwear part through the shorts, though.
Maybe.
Like the shape of it.
I don't know. It might.
You can figure it out.
Yeah.
You're very creative when it comes to customizing.
But yeah, he's a really cool figure. I think they got his likeness shape down for the movie. This is definitely not the ripped version of King Shark, more of a dad bod version, as people have said. But I think he looks more shark-like than the ripped version. Because sharks, you don't see muscles on sharks. I did one thing. I kind of wish you could swap his hand out and have a pointing finger hand, so he can point at his hand. He'd be like, hand. That'd be nice.
And
I wonder what Sylvester Stallone thought recording these parts.
I hope he had fun with it.
Yeah.
I would think so.
I'm assuming since it's James Gunn, it's a similar thing to having Vin Diesel voice Groot. There's King Shark next to Tiger Shark figure, Marvel Legends Tiger Shark.
And I just brought him in here from the living room. This is the pose that he is displayed in at all times.
Yeah.
I just wanted him because
Yeah.
he's funny.
No, he is
And
funny
I love
looking.
his face.
He's such a ridiculous looking character. And
And he's a shark, so he's freaking fluorescent orange and purple. With a mohawk.
he's got his sharp teeth. He is a goofy character. So here is the Mattel DC Build-A-Figure King Shark. And this is a comic version, much more muscular. And you also get you can get the alternate head. It's a hammerhead shark. But I prefer the great white look over the hammerhead shark. But
Hammerheads are just so weird looking.
yeah, I heard that they thought about doing hammerhead shark for this movie, but they decided not to because of the eyes made things difficult with
Making it look like he's looking at people.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. But I'm glad they went with Great White Shark. I think it makes him look more adorable.
Mm-hmm.
But
he's quite cute.
this is one of my favorite Build-A-Figures from the Mattel DC figures. Well, there wasn't too many Build-A-Figures they had that I even care about, but this one I loved. And as cool as I think this one is, I think I like this new one better. So he's
got some issues over there.
He's a little wobbly. These are kind of weird. His like claws and stuff. It just doesn't seem very shark-like.
Well, I mean, hands are not very shark-like.
No, but they're still like webbed and
yeah.
I don't know. I like this look a little better, but this one's still cool too. Mm-hmm. And there's one thing that bugs me about this one is it's the way his mouth looks here because of his movable mouth. It just looks funny.
I do like his teeth better though.
Yeah. Both of them have kind of an issue when you close his mouth. It looks weird because it almost looks like his mouth is still open, and he's got like this weird thing in his mouth. Like if you ever like stuck an
orange.
Yeah, stuck an orange in your mouth.
He's
orange
got
slice.
a gray orange slice.
Yeah. So there's King Shark next to Harley Quinn, and they look cool together. Mm-hmm. And I was just thinking, they don't interact much in the movie. Like, because Harley Quinn's separate. Well, I don't want to give much spoilers away, but there is a moment where I think they're like together in the same area, but I don't think they really interact very much. But yeah, it's cool seeing them together. And there's King Shark holding the Marvel Legends walking shark thing. I bought the lady. I don't even know who the lady is. She's some lady in purple with black hair. And she came with this shark, and that's the only reason I wanted her is because I wanted that little shark thing.
I do love that little shark.
Now King Shark's getting to play with him. It's his little dog, little pet dog shark.
He's jealous because it gets to have fins and legs.
Yeah. There it is on the ground next to him. And there's King Shark next to, on the left, the Marvel Legends Hulk, and on the right, the Diamond Select Hulk.
You got ah! and he does look like he's laughing, doesn't he?
Kinda. There he is with the hand in his mouth, the arm, which is really cool. And let's throw the leg in there too. Goes in pretty good because the teeth just kind of holds on to it. Well, I guess we'll do articulation real quick. The head can move around. Pretty good for what he is. Twist. Jaw can go up and down. And the shoulders. Pretty good at the shoulders. The elbow is it's tight. Could go not quite 90, but it's alright. The hand can spin. And there's these really big hinge joints. Ugh. Not the nicest looking joints. Not the prettiest looking. Then the torso, you can move around at the top of his belly. And also at the bottom of his belly. Then there is a lot of articulation in his hips, but you can't use any of it because of the shorts. And down to the ankle, you can do the pivot twist thing. And there's a hinge, which has a little bit of range. And some toe articulation. So his articulation is alright for how big he is, just not good at his hips because of them stupid stiff shorts. Okay, so I love this figure. I think he is really awesome. My biggest gripe is just his shorts being so stiff. But other than that, I love the sculpt.
And the shorts look good, even though they're very problematic for articulation.
Mm-hmm. Because I love the character and the movie, that really helps with liking the figure.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they captured him pretty well. The paint's not super amazing, but it's pretty good. So, yeah, I really like him. I like his little body part accessories he comes with. The weird DC card holder is cool. I think it's a cool thing if you want, just depending on how you display your figures, it'd be a cool thing to set next to them.
It's very extravagant.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I really like him too. I think he's pretty cool.
Well, it's Mr. Evilcheese.
And I'm Zombie Cat.
Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Mm-hmm. Num num.
Hey everyone, it's Clementine from The Walking Dead, and you are watching Mr. Evilcheese and Zombie Cat. Don't be a shitbird and subscribe already. Do it. Thanks.